Hi Pisces, and welcome to your tarot love reading. And Pisces, you're gonna love your first card. I'll show it to you. No more suspense. Ooh, mostly gonna see that as a union card, right? Union is always something that we're wanting, not only with our person, but with ourselves. Because in reality, Pisces, if you want union with anybody else, it doesn't matter who it is, you have to have it with yourself first. Because if you don't have it for yourself, then you can't have it with anybody else. So it has to start with you first, and also incorporates what? Your masculine and feminine energy in an equal balance, equal give and take. Not one is more than or less than another. You know, those energies can resonate differently within you, but the balance between them continuously flows within you. There's no blocks. You're able to connect to both your masculine and feminine energy and empower yourself with both those energies. It's not neglecting one or the other. Learning how those energies flow within you. That's where true power is within you, Pisces. Well, not as part of it, but it is part of the true power within you. This is part of it. And why I say it's part of it is that we are infinite beings. In this human experience, there are 4 alchemical elements that incorporate all those powers into our human experience. And those alchemical elements are all incorporated into this experience too. And the alchemical elements are earth, water, air, and fire, right? And if I actually dive deep into all those alchemical elements, this would be a long tarot love reading for you, Pisces. I know you want to know about your person, but if your person is you, Pisces, then you gotta learn about yourself. And the more you are aware of who you are, the more you're aware of everything else, including your connections to everything. And that involves your person, right? So with that being said, Pisces, I'm going to draw 6 cards all together for you, Pisces. I'm just going to draw the rest of your cards out for you. I got to see that you're searching for the truth when it comes to your connection. Because most likely people that are watching tarot are in some form of perceived separation. Why do I say perceived? Because when I'm showing Alston's card here, it's that you and your person are always connected. That's why you're holding hands there, right? That's a symbolization of the connection. And I could dive deeper into that card too. But what you're trying to figure out is why certain things are playing out right now. But for a connection to be based on no conditions, it has to be tested. And those tests are going to show you that that connection that you have with that person is always there, regardless of what's going on around you. That's why the next card is showing up. And it's showing up in reverse. A lot of you get titled that card as the Wounded Warrior card. And you've probably faced some challenges in your life that cause wounds. I'm actually creating a series of musical pieces that I'll be creating that will help you actually do your inner work better. Because music is a powerful tool because it helps connect to parts of ourselves that we may not be able to connect to. Reason is that our ego tends to interrupt a lot. And our ego doesn't even understand what inner healing is. Because it's trying to actually detach ourselves from those wounds. And that's the way our ego is designed. It's like, yeah, that happened. We're not going to have it happen again. But we're going to ignore that we got hurt from it. And we're going to, then what the ego does is suppress that. But that energy is still within you. And you carry it with you until you release it. Now, since the wound has already happened, that's why it's a wound, right? the action that caused that wound has already happened. So we can't turn back time and prevent it from happening. But what happens is our ego is trying to protect us from happening again, because we definitely don't want to experience those times that caused those wounds in the first place. That's what keeps us be defensive sometimes, because of those wounds, right? But really what we're wanting is union. But until we get to the point that we unconditionally love ourselves, including those shallow aspects of ourselves that are wounded, mind you, loving is part of ourselves first really is a place to start when it comes to loving ourselves unconditionally. That's why you're out here watching tarot, is really trying to figure out how to be with your person, right? Because if you were with your person, you would just be enjoying that time with them. Now, when I'm with my person, mind you, I'm still going to be doing tarot, because I know how important it is to everybody, because they want to know how to be with the person, what's going on over there. But mind you, your focus should be on yourself, 100% on yourself, nowhere else but on you. Because you can't control anything outside of you in this human experience, no matter how much you would love to. But you don't mind control people here. In fact, I can guarantee if someone tried to mind control you, you won't like it. I wouldn't want someone mind controlling me. Therefore, I don't try to mind control other people. In fact, I have no desire to do that. In fact, what I show people is how to become free by being empowered within them, so that when they are empowered, no one else can disempower them. Because mind control is someone surrendering their power over to someone else, thinking that they have their best interest in mind. And that can happen unconsciously. But at the same time, if you're empowered, you could sense when someone's trying to control and manipulate you, because that's all that mind control is manipulation. But when you're empowered within you, with both your masculine and feminine energies, and they're empowered and because masculine and feminine energies have two different energies to them, but they work well together. And what I'm also seeing here is the yin and yang also part of us, right? Those two energies within us, they're kind of like the yin and yang. I say kind of because there's other different aspects of balance. Because right now, I'm just seeing you figuring out how to balance out your masculine and feminine energy in this reading. You're trying to get clarity on that. You're searching out truths for that. You haven't got it quite yet, but you're always working towards it. You're working really hard at it. Look at his face. He's grimacing. You're putting a lot of effort into this. You know about inner child work. You're trying to figure out how to be at ease with that. You are. Your child really isn't, because you have all these perspectives from different people. And they can come from different situations in your life, because they're on different balconies, right? So you're trying to figure out how to get union for yourself. You gain all of this information, Pisces. Now you're trying to figure out how you can incorporate it in your own life to get rid of those wounds within you. Because of what? You're not too clear on how to do it. In fact, with all information you have gotten, Pisces, it's caused you more confusion more than anything. And you're feeling kind of stuck, not knowing what to do. But you're bound by what you perceive are all these lies, Pisces. But what I said is perceived lies. I'm not here to tell you that everything that you ever learned in your life are lies, but you're trying to sort through all the things that you perceive are not true to you. That comes down to intuition, right? But if you really want to sort through things that really pertain to you, you have to do it from essence, not your ego. Because you're surrounded by all the swords activity. You're trying to sort it from your ego. Your ego doesn't understand how to do inner work. It doesn't. It's not programmed for that. That's why you're not clear about it, because your ego is not clear about it. But your ego will always project like it does. Because that's how it's programmed. That's how it's programmed. So what I'm seeing in your reading, Pisces, if you're really looking for the truth and for your own life and how to be the best version of yourself, because that's what's needed for union, is to become the best version of you. It does take work. Yeah, it does take balance. Balance is the key to union. Balance on all the 4 alchemical elements. That's what you know about. You know about that, right? In fact, I even wrote a passion book that walks you through on those 4 alchemical elements too. You could check that out for yourself, Pisces. You could definitely do that, Pisces. Well, Pisces, I love you a lot, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.